Adrian? It's going to be very brief. We're not going to take your questions. The case has been reset to November the 4th for motions and stuff. The state has said they're going to ask this judge to be recused. They're filing a formal written motion today. So the judge will have to have a hearing by another judge and whether or not this judge will be recused. Absent that, the judge indicated from the bench that if he was allowed to remain on the case, that he was trying to have it on the docket of December the 1st. That's not in stone or anything. That's still to be determined by the judge. I want to tell everybody, look, this is a really good man that I'm incredibly proud to represent. This is a case about parenting decisions and whether something unfortunate happened when a parenting decision was made by a man who believes strongly and loves his children very much. We've been taking a good deal of stories that have a different side of him. I would ask all of you to please be tolerant of the fact that Adrian is chomping at the bit to publicly talk and to publicly defend himself. And the only reason he hasn't is us insisting and jumping up and down and saying, the solution is for you to get a speedy trial and to resolve all this in a courtroom. That's what we intend to do. We don't intend to try to respond to each and every allegation. I will tell you this man loves his children dearly. He is a really good guy, and he's the same guy he was before all these things started happening publicly and people taking their shots. I urge all of you just to wait. Let's don't rush to judgment. This hysteria that we've had with this particular public figure, it always happens the same way. At the end, there's a totally other side that we'll be asking people to listen to and observe. I'm confident that when people hear and see the real Adrian, they'll be the same person before all this ever happened in other people's perceptions. And so I ask y'all's patience. I know you're going to keep chasing stories anywhere. I would own it. That's fine. God bless the First Amendment. All right? I'm not out here to complain about the articles or any of the coverage. I would say, however, there's always another side. And I hope y'all will start chasing the other side some. Regardless, the only way to get this solved is to have a quick and speedy trial. We're asking the court to give us a trial absolutely as quickly as possible.
Wouldn't the other side be Adrian?
The other side. What is the other side?
I'm not going to get into that. I'm not going to try to. The court is entering a deal that for the particular child involved, he will have no contact until this is resolved. Everything else is standard. I hope y'all have a great day. I think there's a car right behind us, and we're going to try to move out.
Have you been offered a plea deal?
How will you prove
Are you open to
it? I hope all of you have a great deal. I think I want to try to be like the coach of the New England Patriots for a time. Instead of own to Cincinnati, we're on to trial. And if you ask me another question, I'm going to say we're on to trial. If you ask me the third question, I'm going to say we're on to trial. Y'all have a great day.
Adrian, will you play for the Vikings again?
Big guy down. Big guy down. Sit down. Sit down.
Jim, right over here. Jim, let's go. Jim. Go that way, guys. Go that way. Go that way. Break away. Break away. All right, guys.
In the back or where?
Yeah. How do you feel, Adrian?
Okay, guys. Let it go through, sir.
Go ahead. Ashley, you want to go in first?
How do you feel?
We're walking around.
Oh, I appreciate that so much.
Good, good. Good.
You look
Will you
good.
be back on the
Sliding over. Good job.
Take it easy.
Hey, listen, thanks.
No problem, man. Y'all take it easy.
Appreciate it. All right.
You all right, man?
Watch out.
I'm sorry.
Fine. I can now.
You want her in the back, sir? Oh. You driving her?
Jim trying. All right. You got it?
Yep.
All right.
Come and get.
Wouldn't have a pick some down here.
You driving?
Where's it
Is her
at?
car? Do you have your car?
I think he got the keys to the driver, right?
Who got the driver? Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
We have a way to get that.
Hey, how's it going?
Here comes the driver.
Back, Scott.
You know, out of all of this, I mean, you were
Out
in
of
the middle
all of this,
or-
I was in the middle of this, just checking it out. I live just a couple blocks away, and I thought, you know what? I have a football, and I bet I've heard he's a nice guy, and I thought, I'll just see if maybe he has time to sign a quick autograph before he takes out of
Heather, what do you
town.
think about all these cameras out here?
I think that's pretty impressive. I didn't realize I was going to get this kind of coverage off the football. But he's a nice guy. You know, I don't know politically and all, you know, as far as what he's done, as far as that's concerned. But as for his fans, you know, he seemed to like go. He beelined straight to me when he saw the football in the Sharpie. So,
Man, what were you here for to begin with?
I'm sorry.
What were you here to begin with? What were you here for?
I was here because I knew he was here. I lived just a couple blocks away, and I thought I would come and listen to the trial, or you know, kind of hear what the buzz was all about, and thought maybe I could get an autograph out of it, and I did.
Has your opinion about him changed?
Let me see that football.
Has your opinion of him changed since all of this?
You know, personally, as far as punishment's concerned, I think the justice system will do whatever it's supposed to, how it's supposed to be handled. I think as far as fans are concerned, I am very impressed with him. I'm very impressed with him. And actually, I was under all the cameras whenever he was doing the interview, and he kept looking down at me smiling. Because I know he's just a good person, I think, deep down, and as far as wanting to you know, be there for his fans and cooperating.
So what do you think of the allegations, though? What he did with the shot?
Oh gosh.
I mean, does that change an opinion of it?
You know, I don't want to give an opinion on that. I wasn't raised that way, but I do know that there have been people raised that way, so it's hard for me to necessarily give them a strike against that. You know, I think that, like I said, the judicial system will.
But you came out here as a fan.
I came out here as a fan.
What does it mean to support him?
I'm sorry.
How do you feel about supporting him? You know, you're here.
Oh, supporting him? Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It's Heather George.
Can you spell it?
George. I always say like the monkey, curious.
Say your name, please. Say your name again.
It's Heather George. George.
And where are you from?
Actually, I just live a couple blocks away, so I was literally passing by, and I knew that I knew he was in the courthouse. So I thought I'd come by with my football and see if I could score an autograph. And
Were you surprised he signed it?
you know, part of me wasn't, because I've always heard that he's he's devoted to his fans. So part of me wasn't. But I didn't know if I was going to get through to him. That was the deal, because it's like a massive ant bed here, so it was hard to get to him. But yeah, he came straight to me when he saw that I had a Sharpie and a football to sign.
Tell me again why you came.
I came down just as a fan, just to come out and.
Point it, show it. Hold it up. Put it over this way, Heather.
Dude, can we get that lens out of that so we can shoot this?
Phone number in case I need to reach you afterwards.
It's 832-280.